Hello, so this morning we woke up to an unexpected snowstorm on March 1st, and so I figured it would be only appropriate to make a loaf of the Snowfall. This is one of my favorite fragrances. It's a mixture of gardenia and peppermint, and it's just very fresh, very floral scent, and I love this soap so much I thought I would go ahead and make a video of it. So I've already poured my lye water into my oils, and now I'm going to tap my stick blender and start mixing up some soap. Once everything is fully mixed together, I'm going to add my fragrance oil first. So today we are using Winter Gardenia from Brambleberry. Unfortunately, this was just discontinued and it's one of my favorite scents. So if you've ever used this and you know of something similar, please leave a comment and let me know because this is one of my favorites. Once the fragrance oil is fully mixed in, we are going to split our batch into two separate batches. One of them will be much smaller than the other, so I'm using a smaller bucket. I'm only going to pour in a little bit just so I can get enough of one color on the top of the loaf. Into the smaller bucket, I'm going to add a little bit of Velvet Pearl Mica from Nurture Soap. This will just give it a nice little bit of a whiter sheen. And into the big bucket, I'm going to use Nurture Soap's Brilliant Blue Mica. This is a really nice blue. I've noticed in this soap with this fragrance oil, it turns a little bit of a teal almost, which is really pretty. Once both colorants are in, I'm going to use my stick blender and blend them in. I'm going to start with the white color so that I don't get any blue in it, and I'm just going to mix them both until they're both fully incorporated. Once everything is fully mixed in, we get to pour it into the mold. Today I'm using Brambleberry's 5-pound wooden mold with the silicone liner that goes with it. I love this mold because it keeps all of my bars nice and even and very uniform. And so I'm going to start by pouring all of the blue soap into the mold all at once, and then I'm going to pour the white soap right on top of it. After I have scraped all the blue in, I'm going to pour the white in right on top, and I'm going to kind of break the fall of the soap with my spatula so that it doesn't go too far down into the blue, because I want it to kind of be not necessarily a straight line, but I don't want it to break through down into the soap to look more like a drop swirl or anything. Once all the soap that can be poured in has been poured in, I'm going to use my spatula and scrape out the rest of the containers so we make sure we're not wasting any soap. And here's the interesting part of making this soap now. We're going to use a little wire thing. This is actually from dyeing Easter eggs, but you can use like a clothes hanger or anything. And I use this to push down into the soap so that you get these really thin lines of the white down into the blue, and you just kind of do like a random pattern. It doesn't really matter where you put it as long as you make sure that, you know, maybe the soap is thick enough so that you get a good line, or that you get the design in any bar of the soap. So you want to do this a lot throughout the entire loaf. Once you're happy with the design you've done inside the soap, now we're going to design the top of the soap. Today I'm using my double-ended tool from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to make some consistent swirls down one side of the loaf and back up the other side and then down the middle so that everything looked just consistent and swirly. Once the top is done, I'm going to spray the top with a little bit of Snowflake Sparkle Mica from Nurture's soap using my little glitter sprayer that I got from there. I really like this because it gives a consistent spray every time, and you can really get the entire top of the soap. So I just want to spray enough that I get a little sheen on the top, so when you look at it in the light, it sparkles. Next, I'm going to spray with a little bit of rubbing alcohol to help ward off any soda ash. And that's it. I'm going to let this soap sit for 24 to 48 hours in the mold so that it's nice and hard when I cut it, and I cannot wait to unmold it and see how it looks, so I'll see you then. Alright, we are back the next day and it is time to cut the soap. As you can see, it did turn that kind of light tealish color and it's very pretty. I'm using my 12 bar cutter from Brambleberry to cut down through the soap. I like this because it's a really hardy cutter and all of the bars are always consistent. So I'm going to move the excess off to the side and we will pull the soap out. And here it is. You can see the really fine lines. It's not too much detail, but it's just really pretty that the little wire egg dipper made. You can see a little bit of the glitter on the top. It's just a nice sheen, nothing too much, but this is just a simple, delicate soap, and I really love it. So if you know of any fragrance oil a lot like this one, please let me know because I'm really going to miss it once it's gone. So here's the soap. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any more soap making videos from Old Tradition. Thank you!